go.
Welcome. It's your host, TurboTheCEO. We're going live with our Tuesday broadcast of the Final Boss podcast. I got a special treat for you guys today. I let him come on in and introduce himself. Come on in, sir.
What's going
Tell
on?
the people who you are and what you do.
How y'all doing, everybody? I'm honored for Brother Turbo to have me on here. My name is Marcus. Okay. Most people know me by MD_ready, as you can see here. All right. I am a local firearm instructor in the DMV. So if you want your Maryland, you want your DC or Florida, a slew of states, if it's not something I can do, I will put you in contact with somebody who can provide the service. So definitely hit me up, Instagram, MD_ready. This is a great brother here. Him and my pastor actually, they served together. So I'm not sure if they know the history or anything like that, what you did in your background, but they served together, and I'm just honored to be here. And we're here about to show some love at Black Outfit Tactical. So I'm throwing it back to you. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, it's a great day to be out here. We're gonna talk about a few things, man. You know, it's nothing like coming to the range, and then coming to an outdoor range. Speaks volumes with how you can train and the different things that you can do, whereas things you cannot do in an indoor range. So let's go ahead and get started, man. What do we bring out today? What did you bring out today to for the podcast?
So I just brought out my this is one of my bag guns. It's a custom build. It actually goes inside of this book bag over here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice low vis book bag, you know, just so nobody know what's going on. And this is it's an SLR upper on a Poverty Pony lower. For y'all don't know what Poverty Pony is, that's just Anderson. Okay, it has a little polished Anderson trigger and has a Hollison red dot sight on there. So this is kind of one of my quick go-tos. 11.3 upper, shoots very, very well, and just real basic, nice and simple. And then for my carry gun, I have my 48. It's still in the holster. So 48 inside an Alien Gear holster. So that's what I'm sporting today.
Oh man, this great hardware right there, man. Pause.
Yeah, no diddy these days. He didn't mess it up for everybody.
Right, you know. Oh man, you know, how critical is it in this day and time with all the conflicts around the world, the different rumors that you hear through the media, certain agendas that are being pushed? How critical, in your opinion, is it for firearm safety, firearms training, home defense? Could you elaborate and talk on those topics, man? And
100%. So when I say it's vital like a heart attack. Like it's vital like to the point that if your doctor says or comes to anybody and they say, listen, young man, young lady, if you have another cheeseburger, another drink, you gonna die. That's how I'm not trying to scare anybody, but the fact of the matter is you got illegal immigrants flooding the place. Right? We just had a mother 5 get killed last week.
Yeah.
Just had a 13-year-old girl this week get raped for 2 hours by some illegals. Like what is going and killed? I think it was in New York under a bridge for 2 hours, and they admitted to it. Wow. So I'm not saying that all illegals are bad or anything like that, but Trump warned us. I'm not being funny. He said they're rapists, they're murderers, and drug dealers. And you got to realize that everybody ain't coming here for the same thing. Some people might be coming for asylum, but some people coming here to take what you got. So it's very, number one, key for you to understand that don't be ignorant to the firearm. Understand, you may not like a hammer, but you need a hammer to help build your house. You might not like a drill, but you need it to do some necessary things. Absolutely. So it is a tool. Mm-hmm. And we have to be safe. It's like you're safe with driving a vehicle. Got to be safe with the gun. And you got to teach these babies early. There's no reason that a 3 and 4 and 5-year-old should be shooting and hurting themselves. There's no reason for teenagers to be going out killing each other. Right? This is not modern warfare. This is not a video game. This is real life.
Real life.
And
Absolutely.
then for your family, you know, it's vital for you to have everything you need because realistically, if you get a flat tire or ready to hose burst like mine's, right? Like you are your own best defense.
Yes.
The common saying that I always hear people say growing up and coming up in this community is when seconds count, police are minutes away, and we ain't got that kind of time. As you see here with the arsenal on the table, you can see that we don't play about our personal safety. You know,
just a little something here, a little something we got going on here. We're going to have some fun today.
So, and it is your responsibility. And I teach in my class, people realize that it is your responsibility to protect yourself, not police. It's your responsibility. So that's how serious it is and vital for, especially with today's times, for us to have these weapons or firearms, because anything can be used as a weapon, to be able to defend yourself, you know? So, yeah.
Great, man. Thanks for that information. A couple more questions. I hope you guys enjoying the show. It's beautiful out, and get out and get some air. Get out and get some air, get some of that sun, get some of that vitamin D. We sitting here with Marcus from Merlin_Ready, and man, so much information. You know, I get a lot of questions on people who want to get a firearm in Merlin. Can you talk about that process so people can take some notes? Take some notes. He's going to speak on how the process is of getting a Merlin HQL,
okay,
and buying a firearm. Can you
Perfect.
talk about that?
Okay, so those are simple. Now, they're not as simple as just going to the store and buying a tool, right? That's what a lot of people think. So Maryland is one of the states that's a little restrictive, but not super restrictive like Chicago and New York. So in order to get a HQL handgun qualification license, number one, you must be at least 21 years old. Two, you also have to make sure that you are mentally sound. You have to make sure you don't have a medical marijuana card, and you have to make sure you don't have any felonies. Now, don't let that scare you. If you have a felony, just go get it expunged, right? If it's been 3-5 years, like, don't be like one of my uncles. He got a charge back in '97. He's 50-some years old, and he's been afraid to buy a legal firearm. You don't got to do that. You just go to the county that the situation happened in, get the expungement paperwork, start the process. Buddy, one of my coworkers, he did it, and it took the expungement process. It took, I think, a month.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, because he had a gun charge, and he had a gun charge in D.C. actually. Mm-hmm. But they did something between FBI and D.C. and they had to take care of it in a month. But it happened so long ago.
Right.
He's not a prohibited person. But if you don't take care of it and you stay on the radar and you do get caught with the firearm, that's another charge. So why not be able to defend yourself and also be able to vote? But yeah, that's how simple it is.
Nice.
Oh, my bad. I forgot one thing. In order to get it, you must go to a qualified handgun instructor or somebody who has a qualified handgun license and take the 4-hour class. Make sure you shoot, get your fingerprints, your photo, and upload it into the Maryland system. And typically, your instructor will approve within that day, and you'll have the HQL in your email within a week or so. That's how easy it is. It's super simple.
So the training is a 1-day class or is it a 2-day class?
So the training for HQL is typically about 3.5 to 4 hours. It's 4 hours, but it usually doesn't take that long. Mm-hmm. So you have to be in classroom learning all of, not all, but Maryland's laws when it comes to safe storage, how to travel, what you can and can't do, what you're permitted to do as a person who doesn't have a carry permit, and also what you can do as a person who has a HQL. Okay. You go through all of that. We go through safety videos. We show you how to, clean a gun. But also, you also have to shoot. Now, Maryland only requires you to shoot 1 round, but I think that's a disservice. My students, I have them shoot a minimum of 40 rounds.
Nice.
Because if you just go to the if you go to the range and you have somebody say, all right, line your sights, bang, congratulations. Now you failed, bro.
Right,
you
you
failed. So, but I know that that's not required, but I do it. So when people ask, why does my stuff cost more than an average? It's because I have you do more. I want to make sure that you're comfortable, proficient. You know how to hold the gun. You know how to aim the gun. That you're not out here just somebody who just, for clout, stunting or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah.
Cool, man. That was great information. I hope y'all are taking notes. My man is well versed in this. He's giving you that knowledge. Got a couple more questions I wanted to ask before maybe we might throw some rounds down range.
Let's do it.
I don't know, but we might. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that information on the HQL and the purchasing process. Can you elaborate, and does your class give information and teach on how to get a concealed carry?
100%. 100%. So before I jump into that, I want to make sure I don't go over something because you made me think of something. I appreciate you.
Okay.
When you guys get your HQL, do understand that the handgun qualification license is only for a, what do they call it? A regulated firearm. You do not need a HQL or wear and carry to go buy a rifle or shotgun. All right, so I like to because some people think that the process is convoluted. They get scared. They say they need something now. So just for you all who may or may not understand that, you can just go buy a long gun, 10, 15-minute background check. Now, after you do all your stuff for your HQL, in order to get a wear and carry, it's even more simpler. And most people don't realize that you don't even have to have an HQL in Maryland to get a wear and carry, but you just won't be able to buy a gun. So for people coming from other states, or maybe you inherited some guns from your family, you're good. What you need to do also, the same rules apply in reference to, mentally sound, not a felon, medical marijuana card, and all that good stuff. The next step is that you're going to have to register with the qualified instructor, take the wear and carry class. It's a 16-hour class. After you do the classroom portion, because it's a lot, it covers everything that's in the HQL and more. Because the biggest thing you're going to need to know is more firearm laws, but also the mindset and mentality of a person that's carrying. Absolutely. This is not a movie, guys. Yeah. You can't brandish a gun. You can't shoot shots in the air. You can't pull out a gun on somebody because you just pissed off or whatever. You will go to prison, okay? Once you complete that process, you have to do a qualification. My qualification is tough. You have to shoot a B20, B27 size target. It's the size of a linebacker. I have people shoot an 18 by 12 target. You have to get at least a 70%. So you have to get like 18 or 17 rounds out of 25. But I like for students to at least get a 72. And that's on I have a targeted size of like a 2-year-old, okay? Because in a real life situation where you're stressed out, you ain't going to be able to hit somebody that's the size of a normal person, right? Because you're scared. But if I know you can do that when you're under duress at the range, then I feel more comfortable. So that's just my process. But anyway, once you do that, you get your fingerprints done again. You get your photo done, and also you're going to go back to Maryland's website and apply for the HGP, the handgun permit. All right, now, you'll probably have your gun assigned to an investigator within a week or two. And I see students now getting their permits back in hand within 3 weeks to a month.
Nice.
It's getting fast.
I remember when it first started, man, it was like a 45 to 60-day window. Oh but this was years ago before COVID, or when they first started the whole HQL and concealed carry process. Yeah. Man, thank you for that information, man. So, let's pretend, right? I'm a client, I'm a customer, okay, and I'm ready to come shoot. I've gone through the preliminary piece of the class. Now I'm ready to qualify on the range. What are some of the safety tools that I would need for the range, and why? Can you talk about that?
100%. So what I typically do is for my first time shooters, this is not for my repeat clients, okay? Y'all know better. Okay, I provide ear protection, because you want to make sure you don't go deaf. This is not a movie, guys. If you take 1 or 2 shots in an open, in a closed area near your ear, this is what you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear constant ringing. You're gonna hear constant ringing.
Listen,
it's gonna be like somebody screaming at you, and you're like, "What's going on?" So I make sure I give people ear protection and eye protection every time they come and shoot. Right now, for my veterans who do moving and shooting, private shooting, personal lesson, I expect you to have your stuff, but you need to have ears and eye protection. Closed-toe shoes. Because I've had a lady, I told her what to wear. This woman came on her birthday, long nails, open cleavage, open-toe shoes, and the range lady said no. So do not come to the range like that, because if a brass goes down that shirt, you got some tickle bitties, you're going to be in a situation, okay?
Listen.
Also, I encourage some students most students, depends on how your hair is, mainly women, have a baseball cap or a bandana or something, so that the brass will be coating your hair, because that weave will catch on fire. I'm just saying, especially if it's oiled up, you got a chance of it happening.
Hey, listen, I've seen it. Shell burn is real. Shell burn is real. I listen. I got a couple of scars from shell burn. Shell burns are real.
Yes.
So, man, thank you for the information.
No problem.
Let the people know exactly where. I know you probably in your introduction you let them know where they can get your class and your information. Let them know again, man. So, for the users who probably just turned on or came on board, okay, let them have that information, man, so they know where to find you.
Awesome. So again, my name is Mark. You can find me at MD_radio on Instagram. My email is going to be MLMELLC. info.mlmllc.com. I mess it all up. But it's info@mlmellc.com, because it's shorter, because the other email is just super long. Okay, most of my business is word of mouth and referral based. So I will pay for referrals, definitely good referrals. So hit me up, let me know. I'm on the Nextdoor app, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all of those platforms, and I'll definitely take care of you guys. So thanks, appreciate it. And a matter of fact, what I'm doing now is, if you mention Turbo, when you reach out to me, you knock off $25, just like
listen
that.
to that.
Service.
Oh, come on, man.
You mention his name as a referral, you get $25 off.
Get that
service.
referral in, man. So, and look, if you have any questions for me, my email is at info@thefinalbosspodcast.com. I check my emails all the time. Send me a message. You can check us out on all the different social media sites: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and whatever hosting sites that are out there that we're uploading to. Let's get right into it, man. So we came out here to have some fun, and I think we have some time.
Is there any questions up there?
Oh, you know what? Bring them on. Let me see. No questions so far. Nope. No questions. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got any questions, man, for me? Y'all got any questions for my man Marcus? If not, we're going to get into it. And listen.
Do it.
Y'all already know. Oh, little information, background. We're in the firearm community. We're in the car community.
Yes.
And what other community are we a part of?
So, investment community.
Yeah.
Because you gotta invest.
You gotta invest.
You have to. The way things are going right now, you try to hold on to that dollar today, that dollar worth 99 cents tomorrow.
Listen, I told somebody the other day, man, I was looking at my pay stub and I was like, man, it looked like I'm only getting paid a quarter of what I make. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm federal government. You're federal government.
And it's only going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse, man.
With inflation, with us having to give each illegal immigrant $10,000 in immunity, with us having to have more and more people that's in bad situations, it's going to get worse. So I'm not telling y'all don't have fun, but I'm telling you to invest, please.
Right. So before we get started, Marcus told you guys what he brought out. I'm gonna go over what I brought out today, and just real quick, man. What we have here is a Taurus Raging Bull 44 Magnum. Big boy right here. This is my CC Generation 2. Oh, this is G2. Taurus Millennium. This is my CC. Here you have a AR shotgun. Not AR rifle. This is a shotgun, AR shotgun. Here you have a short barrel AR pistol. It's not a rifle. This is not. It's a shoulder rest. That's shoulder. Just think shoulder. Right, shoulder brace. And this is my baby. I built a couple of these. This is my AK pistol. It's shoots 7.62. You gotta have your ear protection. Shooting this baby, you will go deaf. Trust me. Ooh. And last, at least, we have a conventional AR. Heavily modded, but conventional. Long barrel. And that's what I got. So, let's throw some eyes on. You got your eyes, you got your ears?
Yes, sir.
Let me get ready.
All right, so the rifle rated targets are on this side over here.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you want to do pistol first or rifle first. It doesn't matter.
Let's do pistol first, man.
Do pistol? Okay, cool.
Yep.
I got my little pea shooter today. You would have me shooting pistol with my pea shooter.
Oh, you know what?